guys, this is Unit 1, Lesson 15. Yesterday we talked about nets or a net. A net is a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional figure. So if I took this net and folded it up, I have three rectangles and two identical triangles. This would fold up to be a triangular prism. It would have a triangle on each side, and then the three rectangles would connect those three parts of it. Okay, so today on our homework, this is not the net we have, but we have one that looks very much like this. So I want to take apart, how do we find the surface area of this? Well, if I zero just in on this part of it that I am shading blue, this is a rectangle, right? It is a 3 by 5 rectangle. We know that the formula for finding the area of a rectangle is base times height. So if I look at this, this has a base of 5 and a height of 3. So this has an area of 15 units square, or I could say square units. All right, so that's one. Let's go ahead and let's tackle all of the rectangles in that way. So if I look at this, this again is a rectangle that has a base of 7 and a height of 3. So that has an area of 21 square units. Okay, over here, we've got a third rectangle that has an area, it has a base of 8 and a height of 3. So it has an area of 24 square units. Okay, so now I've tackled all three of my rectangles. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the triangles. Okay, so I can attack this in two ways. One, I can think about this as this is one triangle that has a base of 7 and a height of 8. And then I'm going to remember that I have to take half of that. I'm not using the 12 because these two sides meet at a right angle. So this is my base and my height. So I can think about this. I can say this is 7 times 8, and then I take half. So 7 times 8 is 56. Half of 56, well, half of 50 is 25, and half of 6 is 3. So this is 28 square units. And then I can go ahead down here and I can say, here's another triangle. It also has a base and a height of 7 times 8, and then I take half. So this is also 28 square units. Now, the other thing I could have noticed is if I put these two triangles together, I would have had a rectangle that measured 7 by 8, right? So I could have just, instead of doing this, I could have just left it at 56 instead of taking half of 56 here and half of 56 here. No matter how I do this, once I've found all my areas, then I have to add them all together. Okay? A common mistake people make is they leave out one of the spaces, or they make a mistake in their adding. So I'm going to take the 28 and 28, the 24, the 21, the 15. I'm going to double check. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers that I am adding together. So 16, 20, 21, 26, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. This shape has an area of 116 square units. So we're not actually doing anything new here. We've been finding the areas of rectangles since we were in like 3rd, 4th grade. We learned how to find the areas of triangles this year. So all of this we've been adding for a while. So everything here is not new. We're just putting it together in a new way. If you need to go ahead, you could watch the Khan videos. You could watch the Mr. Morgan's Math Help. But good luck on your homework.